Hello everyone. Today we will see how to make a healthy and a tasty chocolate chip cookies. These are made with whole wheat flour and jaggery. To start off, take some whole wheat flour in a bowl. I am using Ashirwad atta. To this, add half a teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of baking powder and a quarter teaspoon of salt. Combine all of this well together. Then I am adding half a cup of chopped walnuts. Toast the walnuts in a microwave or an oven before adding it into the batter. That will make it nice and crispy. Then I am adding 1 cup of chocolate chips. These are large chocolate chips. If you are using the smaller variety, you can use about 3/4 cup of chocolate chips. Now mix all this well together. Then take some butter in a bowl. Beat the butter till it's nice and soft and fluffy. Usually while making cookies, we add half white sugar and half brown sugar to make sure the cookies are slightly crispy and chewy. But since we are making a healthy cookie, I have opted to add full brown sugar, that is jaggery. I am using 1 cup of jaggery here. But if you want to add some white sugar, you can add half a cup of khandasari sugar and half a cup of this jaggery. Adding full brown sugar, that is this jaggery, makes these cookies extremely tasty. It's nice and chewy, and this is how my kids like it, so I prefer adding whole jaggery. Beat the butter and the jaggery. Stop the beater in between and scrape the sides and bottom of your bowl, and then continue to beat for 2 to 3 minutes. Then add 1 whole egg. Make sure the egg is at room temperature. Then add 1 teaspoon vanilla. Combine the egg along with the butter and the jaggery. Again scrape the sides of the bowl and then continue to beat. Now add all the dry ingredients into the bowl and start mixing. Don't add any extra liquid, you don't have to add any extra milk. Gently and slowly keep mixing, it will all come together beautifully like this. Now as you can see, the batter is slightly loose. For every cookie batter, we need to refrigerate the batter for some time before you start baking. So similarly, this batter also, I left it in the fridge for about 30 to 45 minutes. The butter needs to harden slightly, only then your cookies won't spread too much in the oven. After 30 minutes, preheat your oven to 160 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. So this is after 30 minutes. As you can see, the butter has hardened nicely, so the batter is nice and thick. Spread a butter paper on a baking tray, and I'm using a small ice cream scoop. You can use a large ice cream scoop also. I'm using a small one. Scoop out a little bit of the batter and place it on the tray. Make sure you leave some gap between each cookie, because as you're baking it will spread. Especially if you have not refrigerated the batter enough, the cookies will spread too much. I prefer to slightly spread the batter. You don't have to do this, anyway the batter will spread in the oven, but I prefer to flatten the batter slightly so to give it a nice shape. To decorate the cookies, place 2 or 3 chocolate chips on top of the cookies. So now these cookies are ready to be baked in the preheated oven. The remaining batter should be refrigerated, otherwise the butter will start melting again. So keep this batter refrigerated till the first batch bakes. To bake these cookies, it will take anywhere between 11 to 13 minutes. I keep both the top and the bottom rods on. Don't over bake the cookies. Don't wait for the cookies to be completely baked before you remove it from the oven. Only the sides will be cooked. The center will be soft and jiggly. At that time itself, you should remove the cookies. I usually bake my cookies for about 12 minutes, not more than that. If you can see this, the center is still very soft. You can see the indentations that are made with my finger. But the corners will be slightly hard. As the cookies are cooling down only, it will harden fully. So make sure you remove the cookies at this stage, otherwise you will burn your cookies. The corners are firm, but the center is still soft. This is when you need to remove your cookies. So as these cookies are cooling down, I've got the next batch ready, and this will go into the oven. So some healthy, tasty and delicious whole wheat Jaggery chocolate chip cookies are done. These are so delicious and tasty to eat. My kids absolutely love them. Every other week I make double batches of these cookies. These are soft, chewy and slightly crispy cookies. Once I bake these cookies, I put it in a box and leave it on the table. For 5 days it can stay out. After that I refrigerate it. If you don't want to add the chocolate chips, you can leave that out and add raisins also. So definitely try out these tasty cookies. Until next time, bye bye.